Hi all, it's Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a full face-ish of everything that I have of ColourPop. So I found my ColourPop No Filter foundation stick when I went through all my foundations and all my drawers and everything. I found this and I was like, ooh. And I've been wanting to do a full face of ColourPop for a while now. And I figure, okay, so I found my foundation. I had a couple of other things, and then I went to Ulta. I'm filming this on a Wednesday. I went to Ulta on Monday and picked up a couple other things. I wish I would have picked up the eyeliner. I really regret not picking up an eyeliner for this, but I didn't, so it's okay. I don't wear eyeliner a lot anyway, so I figure, it's alright. It'll have to do. What I do have here is, like I said, I have the foundation. I got a new concealer because it was on sale. This is not my favorite concealer, but for this video I'm going to use it. And again, it was on sale. It was under $5 when I bought it. I have a mascara, which is also not one of my favorites, but we'll get into that when we get to it. I have a highlighter. This is one of the Villains highlighter. It's Maleficent. It's a Super Shock highlighter. I have a blush that could kind of work as a blush and the bronzer on me. It's got enough of a deeper color to work because I don't know that ColourPop makes bronzers. I could be wrong about that, but when I looked, I didn't see any bronzers. I saw like dark blushes that could be bronzers, but I got an eyebrow pencil and I have a couple lip colors. And when I was in Ulta, when I picked up the eyebrow pencil and the concealer again, I saw this, and I think it's an Ulta exclusive, I'm pretty sure. It's X's and O's. So this is what the front of the packaging looks like. This is what the back of the outside packaging looks like. And then it's very pretty packaging. And then the front of the actual palette looks the same. It's plastic, it has the name on the back, and then, oh, there is no mirror. Interesting. But these are the colors. So it's very fall. I felt like it was very fall, so I figured, why not? We'll go ahead and give it a shot, because it looks beautiful and it looks very fall and it looks really right up my alley. So yeah, let's see. There's 5 shimmer shades. There's 6 shimmer shades and 6 mattes. So there's 12 altogether. A lot of people like to use this concealer as our eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to go ahead and do that today. Look at that, it's already separated. That's brand new. It's weird. I have mine in the color Light 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this as my eyeshadow primer. I'm going to use my sponge to, no, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to use my sponge to kind of tap that out everywhere. This is not something I usually do, but I saw this from LA Glines and I was like, okay, let's give that a shot. Then I'm going to go in and just kind of spread the rest of it with my finger. This is a very dry concealer in my opinion. Using concealer as an eye primer base is it's good because it still gives that tackiness and it cancels out any redness. So I don't usually have redness on my eyelids, but lately I do. Bastards. My eyelids are bastards. Okay, so there is a color in here that I think I can use for all over to set that primer, which is the color right here called Issues. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to use it very gently to set that entire eyelid. It has a little bit of it's not white, it's kind of my skin tone color. So I'm not going to say skin tone color, like color of my skin tone. So it still works very nicely. It has a little bit of color, but it's okay. Kind of a darker palette because it's definitely giving me fall vibes. So next, I'm going to zoom in what I'm doing on the eyes. And you can see my ugly eyes and my ugly under eyes, sorry. So next I'm going to take the color Fortune, which is this color here. It's just like a medium brown color. I'm going to use that as my transition. It's almost got a red tint to it, like a red tinge to it. Oh yeah, it's definitely more of a pinky. Oh yeah, it's more red than it is brown. It's a red brown, I guess. It's a red brown. It's definitely got a red undertone to it. Okay, and then I'm going to go into Stay Golden, which is a more pink color, like a deep pink color, and I'm going to go more precisely into the crease with that. I always deposit most of the color on the outer portion when I do these crease colors, and then I diffuse it into the rest of the crease. Okay, then I'm going to just take my finger and take the color Smitten, and I'm going to press that onto the lid. Got an orange and pink shift, so it looks like it's pink, like a brownie pink in the pan, and on the lid, depending on which way I turn my head, it looks pink or it looks like a brown color. Not really brown. Brown's not the right one. Like a golden brown color. Oh, that's pretty. That's a really pretty. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that's showing up. How it's like shifting colors, but that's pretty. This may be my new favorite ColourPop palette. That's pretty. I realized I didn't really put anything in the outer V. The outer V area. So I'm gonna take I'm gonna take a mixture of Reckless and Realness. These two dark colors down here. I'm gonna take a mixture of them. I'm gonna take mostly Realness, which was the lighter of the two, and just a tad bit of the Reckless. And deepen up that outer corner a little bit. Diffuse it into the crease a little bit. I'm going to take my crease brush without anything extra on it and just kind of mesh those two colors together. When I say two colors, I mean the crease color and the outer corner. Wow, that's gorgeous. That's really, really, really pretty. Okay. Really digging that. I'm going to do a whole video on this X's and O's palette. Here, I don't think you're going to be able to see those. Here's a little bit of swatches from a couple of the colors. They're real pretty. They're very, very pretty. I'm going to do a whole, like, 2 looks, 1 palette and review on this one because this may be my new favorite ColourPop palette. This is everything. This is what I like. Okay, so I went ahead and moisturized really well this morning, and then I just put on my pearlescence oil as well. So now what we're gonna do is go into this what is it called? It's the ColourPop No Filter Stick Foundation. Now I have mine in N40. No, I'm sorry, light 40N. Excuse me. So it's a neutral light color. And I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm not going to put any primer on. I'm just going to swipe it on. Because I don't have a ColourPop primer. I don't know, they might have a pretty good foundation match. I think I put it away because when I got it, it was a little dark. But now that it's summertime, that was pretty good coverage that it gave, didn't it? That was pretty good coverage. Let's try this side. Where you can see freckles and red. Well, I can see freckles and redness. Now the eyeshadow palette you can get at Ulta. The concealer you can get at Ulta. The foundation stick you have to get online at ColourPop. Wow, that's a really good coverage foundation. I forgot that that was a good coverage foundation. Oh, wow. Wow, that's really good coverage, actually. That covered a lot. Wow, I'm impressed. Okay, alright. I see you, ColourPop. But yeah, you can only get the foundation on the site. They have a liquid foundation and they have a stick foundation. I've heard that most people don't prefer the liquid, that most people prefer the stick. And I can totally see why. Holy crap. This is nice. This is very nice. I guess I didn't wear it because of the color, but now that I'm a little darker, I should pull this out and wear it more often. Because wow. The coverage on this is spectacular. I'm getting brush marks, so I'm going to go in with my sponge. Kind of press it in a little bit. Okay, I very much enjoyed the coverage that gave. I look a little pale on camera, but from what I can see under my light, it's actually a pretty good shade match. But I do look a little pale over on the camera, but that's okay. That's nice. That's real nice, actually. I'm going to keep this out. Alright, then we're going to go in again with the concealer. I think the color is too light for me. I probably should have went up one shade. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't know. Not anything I can do right now. Yeah, see, I knew I didn't like this this concealer. It's really, really, really settling into my texture. It's really settling into my texture. And it's not giving me much coverage. Yeah, see, it did not give a lot of coverage on my eyes. And it didn't really cover the redness either. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this concealer. Just not. I don't have a powder from ColourPop. But to keep it more the affordable range, I'm going to use my CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. I've been seeing this a lot at TJ Maxx, in case you ever wanted to pick this up. The last few times I've been to TJ Maxx, I've seen it, so I would keep an eye out on it. See if you can find it there, if you ever wanted to try it. Okay. So I know that wasn't ColourPop, but that was one of the few things that I don't have from ColourPop. Okay. Now I'm gonna take, I've never tried this. I never tried the, I guess it's called the Boss Eyebrow Pencil. Is that what it's called? Brow Boss. Okay, the ColourPop Brow Boss. And I got mine in the color Brunette. Okay, so while I'm doing my eyebrows, I want to talk to you a little bit about ColourPop. And no, this is not a sponsored video. This is just in case you're interested in it, because I do use it and I do like it. So from what I understand, they are cruelty-free. You know, they're cruelty-free. I believe they're vegan. I'm gonna have to put down below whether or not they are. You can mostly buy them on their website. A few things like this eyebrow pencil and the concealer and the eyeshadow palette. I think the mascaras are all at Ulta. The foundation, unfortunately, is not, because that would be nice to be able to go and actually try to find your shade. But they were founded, and they still are in Los Angeles. And they are manufactured in their own lab in the United States, so they're made and shipped from the US. So that's one of the reasons why they can keep their prices so low, is because they don't have to outsource their manufacturing. Yeah, so that's one of the reasons I also like supporting them as well is because they are US. They're US made and distributed. Not the best eyebrows ever, but I like it. It's not too creamy. It's stiff enough where it's not gonna like slide everywhere. The spoolie was nice. But yeah, that's why I like it. Mostly though, you can purchase it, like I said, at ColourPop.com. I'll have the link down below, obviously. Or some of the Ulta stores will have it too. Okay. So this blush, I believe this is the I Need Space blush. I believe it's the I Need Space blush. Unfortunately, I put it in a compact that just says blush on the back like an idiot. But I'm pretty sure it's the Kathleen Late's I Need Space blush. And this is what it looks like. And like I said, it's kind of got a tone. It's a pinky tone, so it's going to go really, I think, goes really well with the eyeshadow. But I think it's going to be good enough to be a bronzer and a blush today for me. Oh yeah, see, that gives a lot of color. So I'm just kind of putting it a little bit lower than I would a regular blush to kind of give it the bronzer and blush effect. I also have foundation sticks from them that I really, really like. But, oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, those are the highlighters I'm going to use. I'm not going to use the, I'm not going to use that Maleficent highlighter. It's pretty, but I don't think it's going to go with this look. Plus, it's a little dark for me, the Maleficent one. So these are the foundation, I'm sorry, these are the light sticks, which are the foundation sticks. And this one is in the color Star Bright. So I'm going to take this on my finger, warm it up, and just, it's kind of got a silvery, and I'm just going to go ahead and pat it in, and use my beauty blender, my beauty blender here. Yeah, I'm really not enjoying my under eyes right now. You can see a lot of darkness coming through there. I'm not sure that I'm enjoying. Oh no, actually, it's actually a really pretty highlighter now that I'm looking at it a little closer. Yeah, it's actually really pretty, isn't it? Okay. And then just a little bit on the tip of the nose and on the Cupid's bow. Okay. That was pretty. Okay. Okay, so now that we've got that done, I'm going to do my under eyes. Go back into my Exes and Ooze. Let's see. I'm going to first go in with Fortune. Again. And put that underneath the lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a little bit of Stay Golden and do the same thing with the same brush, because why not? Like I said, I wish I would have got one of their liquid eyeliners, but too late now. And then with the smaller brush, this is technically a lip brush, but I'm going to use it on my eyes. I'm going to go in with a mixture of that Reckless and Realness again, like I did on the outer corner. And just like right here on the outer corner. Connect it. Then I'm going to go in with Know Better, which is this color up here. Looks like the shiniest one in the group. I had to tap off the excess. And I was watching Allie Glines last night, as one does. She did something that I want to try. She took her highlighter and kind of brought it into the corner up and up a little bit. And I thought that was genius. It really opened up the eye. What do we think? I like that. This is not a really bright highlighting color apparently, but it'll work for right now. I really like that eyeshadow palette, I really do. Okay, so I'm curling my eyelashes so I can do my mascara. Okay, so I'm using the ColourPop Volumizing Mascara, their BFF mascara. And I actually have Brownie Points, which is their brown one. Which I think will go really good with the pink tones. Alright, sorry about that. I had to help my dad with something. Okay, so the last thing that we want to do is lips. And I figure we'll do the Dr. Faciliad. I love that it has the word villains on it. The Dr. Faciliad lipstick, because it's got that brownie red pinkish tone to it that the eyes have, and it's a nice fall color. So isn't that a pretty color? I love that color. And it really goes with this eye look. I mean, it's a little dramatic for the eye look, don't get me wrong, but I love the packaging on this too. But there we go. So this is my full-ish face of ColourPop. Okay, so I'm very, very surprised, and remember that and as I was doing it, I was like, yeah, I think I did like this before, but I'm very surprised at the foundation stick. I'm going to keep this out and I'm going to continue to use this. Like I said, I look kind of pale on camera, but in real life I look fine. With some real bronzer, I think it'll be perfect. I'm really, really excited to continue to use this. I am not a fan of the concealer. I'm not. You can still see some darkness under my eyes and the redness, and it just like, it clung to the dry patches, it clung to the texture. It's a very dry formula. As an eyeshadow primer, it's fine. I may use it up for that, but I'm not a fan of this at all. I think I made it clear that I'm in love with this eyeshadow palette. Like I said, I believe this is an Ulta exclusive. I'll link it down below for you at Ulta. If I can find it at ColourPop, I'll link it there too, but I'm pretty sure it's an Ulta exclusive. It is going to be amazing for the fall. These are definitely just beautiful, pinky, rosy, dark colors that I can't wait to play with this more. I'm definitely going to do another video on this where I'm going to do swatches of all of them, and I'm going to do another look with it, but I was really, really impressed with this, and I'm happy I picked this up. This is kind of on a whim that I picked it up, but I was like, I gotta do this because I have other ColourPop that I could have shown. Hold, please. And I actually have one more that I'm considering decluttering, but I'm not sure yet. So I actually have one more, but these are my ColourPop palettes as of right now. This one is gonna go on top because I love it now. But yeah, that is a really, really amazing palette, and I really, really like it. I said it was gonna go on top, but I need that for my next video. The eyebrow pencil, I liked it. It was an eyebrow pencil. It was a nice, you know, inexpensive eye pencil alternative. It's not too creamy. You're able to get really nice strokes with it. It filled them in nicely. The color was good. The spoolie was nice. I will continue to use it. It didn't blow me away like my ColourPop, or not my ColourPop, my CoverGirl did one the first time, but I'm going to continue to use this. I think this is a good brow option. I like their powder blushes. Their powder blushes are really, really good. Their Super Shock blushes are also really good, but I really, really like it. This one, again, I think is in I Need Space. It might be Lunar has it, but I'm pretty sure it's in I Need Space. But I will link it down below and with the exact name. But I really, really liked it. It really warmed up my face nicely. It did a nice combo of like bronzer and blush, giving me a nice, you know, some nice color. It really did. It gave me some nice color, so. And I like the formula of it. It's not streaky. It's pigmented enough. You can build it up. I do like their powder blushes. I have a couple of them, actually. I have a couple of their powder blushes, and yeah, this one's my favorite though because it's so neutrally. The highlighter isn't like, you know, blind you for a space highlighter, but it's good in a pinch. I like that it's a cream formula. I like that it's a stick formula. I don't know that this color is my favorite, but that's okay. I like I like it. I have another one that's kind of a more of like a purple iridescent one. What was this called? Star Bright. But yeah, I like the formula on these is good. I like the blushes better than the highlighters. The blushes that are like this. I have a couple of the blushes like this. This one is in 25A. I hate that name. It's so dumb. But I do like the blushes like this. So I recommend the blushes over the highlighter sticks. But yeah, if you like cream and you're looking for something inexpensive, that's a good alternative. I don't like the BFF mascara. I've tried the black one before, and we'll see if the brown one does the same thing. But the black one did something that I've never, ever, ever had a mascara do before. And that's pretty much just kind of disappear off my lashes. Like, it gives good volume and length and everything, but by the end of the night, it doesn't flake off. It doesn't transfer. It just, like, evaporate. I don't know how to explain it. It's just a weird thing that happens to it. But I'll see if the brown one is the same. You know, it should be because it's the same formula, just a different color. But I do like the brown. I think it goes really well with this eye look. But yeah, this isn't my favorite mascara. Some people swear by it. It's just that really weird thing where it like disappears off my lashes. Again, I'll have to see if the brown one does the same thing. But I love their lipsticks. I have another one that I can't seem to find in Maleficent, but this is my like more nude one. This is Ariel, and this is from the Princess collection, ironically enough. This is from the Villains, and this is Dr. Philzillion. I love this color. I love this formula. They're so creamy. They're so nice. They're both cream, I believe. I believe they're both cream formulas that I have, and yeah, they're comfortable to wear. As you saw, the pigmentation was great. I do recommend their bullet lipsticks. I can't wear their liquid lipsticks because they break me out. I don't know. I can't wear their Super Shock shadows because they irritate my eyes. So all in all, you have your hits, you have your misses from ColourPop, but it is an inexpensive, semi-easily accessible brand. Like I said, I will leave the link down below for their website, and I will leave a link down below for Ultas, for ColourPop and Ulta. If you have an Ulta near you, you can get a few of these options in store, not everything. Hopefully everything comes in store sooner rather than later. But I recommend the brand, I really do. Like I said, there's only a few things here and there that I personally don't like, but like Raw Beauty Christie, I think I'm saying that right. She adores the concealer. So I know people love the mascara. It didn't work for me. Doesn't mean it's not gonna work for you. So yeah, I would highly check them out, especially for the prices. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload, and I'll see you in my next one.